Greetings everyone, I'm Abhishek from Information Hunter. Today I'm going to show you how can you optimize your site loading speed from WordPress. So I am already in the WordPress WP admin panel. So I'm working on review.vd.com. It's a demo site. The site is not fully developed and uh, this side need to be really optimized for speed loading test because speed loading test is a very important factor for SEO. So if you don't have a good loading speed, then your user and the customer will not land on your website. They will go back on another site, and your income, your revenue will be dropped as soon as possible. But you need to optimize your whole site before publishing the website. So what you need to do, you need to first install plugins. So in my section you can learn how can you use plugins, what types of plugins you need to use, and how to optimize them, how to check the loading speed, and how to fix the issue according the record of uh, Google Speed Test Checker and GT Matrix, and how you can be able to install a free CDN on your WordPress website. This is those 5 tips are basically very important for any of WordPress website. So let's get started. So first I need to install two plugins, which was one of the best plugins I recommend for was WP Super Cache and Automizer. Let me delete these plugins because I want to show you from the beginning and how I optimize them internally. So I've deleted one plugin and there is one. Deactivate and delete. Okay. So now we need to add a new plugin. So you can find the section below plugins, add new plugins. Simply search here WP Super, sorry, WP Super Cache. Here it is. There is two plugins. Or those two plugins were the favorite plugins of mine. I really use those plugins very badly. So first I am installing WP Super Cache and Automize. I thought its previous name is Automizer, but it's Automize. It's not a big deal. Let's activate the plugins. One plugin is already activated, and let's activate the WP Super Cache. So I'm basically start with the WP Super Cache manually. So go to the settings under WP Super Cache. Click on settings. After loading the page, you can see the caching mode. The caching mode is now on off, so you need to turn off and update the status. Okay, our one plugin is already activated, so let optimize the plugin from inside. So go to the advanced section, and you can see there are multiple options are available here. So if you are a basic optimizer for WordPress, so you need to check the list which are recommended from the WP Supercache. So you can let me check this out. One done here, it's already checked, and one is here. So if you're beginner, so you need to check those recommended things. Don't try to use another list from here. It will be hamper your site loading speed, so be careful of that. So basically I'm going to show you advanced level of site loading speed. So you need to check the form like do you catch the page getter. This is important. HTTP headers, it's not modify. Make sure the superset make check this and product also enable dynamic caching. Enable dynamic caching, it's good enough for an advanced level. Remove for TFT blocker if you are all cache from yeah, This is the one of the advanced level here. Clear all the cache file when the post are is published on are updated. By checking this list, you don't need to remove class when you update and any product on your WordPress. So this is a good from for WP Supercache. After optimizing all the section, please click. Don't check anything from here because those will be very critical section of WP Supercache. Just update the status. Okay, after updating the status, you can go to CDN. We have a free CDN that we will install after completing the whole section. This is the form of CDN, enable CDN. We will activate after the uh, course. And the most important thing is you can get a CDN free for your WordPress. Those CDN are full CDN. That's a really good CDN for me. So I use one of them. So I will show you how you will get a free CDN for your own. And then go to the contents. Let's see what we will have here. Nothing else. Let's go to the period and preload modules. Those not under much interesting here. Plugins, routing moderation. Leave it as it was. Make it default condition. Debug. So basically you need to just on WP Supercache you need to active the mode of caching and go to the advanced section and customize the section as I say you. So after enable all the things, you need to go to Autoptimizer. So yeah, under the settings section you can see WP Supercache. Below that you can see the Autoptimize. So click on Autoptimize and let's optimize this plugin for the WordPress. So you can see the option HTML option, optimize HTML, JavaScript and CSS. So let's optimize them. Click both three JavaScript. So now I don't want to optimize JavaScript from uh, Autoptimize. So I did want to click the box and I want to optimize the CSS and save and change them save and empty the cache. When the page will bring up, you need to go the extra. Okay, Google font optimize the image fly. This option will activate when your CDN was activated. So now it's not going to work. But here is the advanced section on the Autoptimize. So where is the advanced section? Where is it? Is optimize? Yeah, optimize more. This is the plugins extra. The advanced settings go on strange. Closing. All the things are good enough. Mm. Here is you can see on Autoptimize settings. I didn't find the advanced setting because the list below here and the advanced setting go up or the form on Autoptimize settings. So click on the advanced setting and you can go down and you can see there many tabs are already opened. This is strange. The debug is not completing yet. So what I need to do now, I want to on the clicking on from advanced setting, you need to go down and find the CSS option. Below the CSS option you can see the all the boxes are already checked, but remember one thing, you need to inline the different these two options are very important for optimizing a WordPress website. So inline and define CSS and inline all CSS. So you need to, I recommend that you need to select the inline all CSS and click here and inline CSS defender. I'm sorry, you need to click here inline and define CSS. After clicking here, you need to go down and check the other settings that are available. So there is no another settings currently available, but I recommend you do not select the inline and defender CSS right now. Please uncheck this and update the settings. After completing all the section of WP Super Cache and Automizer, you need to remove the cache from Automizer. Here you need to go Automizer, hover on here, then you can see a drop down menu and click on delete cache. After deleting cache from Automizer, click on delete cache, and then a new tab will open and go down below the page, and you can see an option called delete cache. Click on here. By doing this, your previous cache was all erased from your website. This will not hamper your website or something that you installed previously on your website, but it will good for website that load fast, and removing the previous cache from your website can understand what is the difference with the old update and with the new updates. So removing those two plugin cache, I am going to check the site loading speed. You can see I already checked the site loading speed is 66 average, and mobile is 2. This is too bad for the website, and the GT matrix is 36 and y score is 49. So let's check the website again, what is the score of the loading speed was. So I'm running the test both of the website, and let's see how much we can optimize on this minute by activating WP Super Cache. Oh, that's already optimized. You can see the mobile speed. Go to 10, and what is the you can see the average score is 76. And what is GT matrix 6? The GT matrix is not loading. This report is now still bad. So let's check the what is the problem we are facing. You can see the main problem we are facing is minipage JavaScript. And JavaScript, and what says Google, let me see. Such as in cache and CSS, default CSS. Okay, this is the desktop mode. Audit minify CSS is complete. Optimization. Okay, so on this stage you need to go and let me do another thing. Go to the plugin and install a new plugin for optimizing the WordPress. So after going this section, you need to write speed of t oh sorry, add new here. Yeah, here it is. You need to install speed booster pack. Install now and activate it. Here it is, the speed booster. After going to the section, you can see the lots of options are available here. So on this one, we need to minify the JavaScript. You can previously know that I didn't install the uh, JavaScript optimization on WP Automize. You can see, let me see, is it activated, and go to settings and Automize. Optimize man, yes, you can see that the optimized JavaScript code is not checked from here. So I want to check the JavaScript from speed booster pack. So you can see the inline css. You need to active this, minify previous css, active this, minify inline css folder, this, and you need to active all the settings. Need even more speed, so this will active for WordPress windows and get best speed for your website. So you can see here, you can in the general setting, you can see the minify HTML. You click on here, you can see the default pressing JavaScript files. These are activated from here, so you need to activate for optimizing the JavaScript file. So I'm clicking here and it's already activated, and script move script to footer. You can activate it also, but I did not recommend it you for activated from here. So let's check what other help we have here. Remove festivals. All the things are good enough. Then save the change. Let's see what we have. The advanced settings. Nothing here. Coolant optimization mode. This is the tool we have from Speed Booster Pack, but I don't recommend it to install them because those are not pretty good. Okay, all things are done. Then again remove the cache from the WordPress website. Okay, all the cache are already removed. So let's check it again. Run test. Let me search for a website. This is called CSS. Yeah. So you need this website. Yes. This is our website that going to optimize your CSS code from here. So you can see that it's called critical path CSS generator. So you need this website for optimize the CSS. So you can see that the score is more optimized. The mobile speed was 18 and the desktop is same, going the same is 76, and the but eventually you can see the loading speed was 25, but the page score is 47. So don't worry, we will going to optimize it over 80, and here you will get over 80 both of desktop side. So we install all the things. uh, Let me see what is the issues that are providing from the Google speed. Where is the report? The speed optimization saving list. Reduce TTFB CSS Automizer review.bd. Okay, so we got one option from here. You can see the URL www.bd/wp content search cache automized /css. So all you need to do, reload the website. Okay, that's reloaded, and after reloading all the section, you need to click on view page source. First click on right mouse button, and after clicking that you need to go the view page source. After going the internal code of your website, you can see that the top of the link is https review.bdwp cache /optimize/optimize2 etc. So you can see also the URL from here. So we need to optimize the CSS that are reporting from Google. So all you need to do, you need to click on CSS and copy the whole section. After copying the code, you need to come over the critical CSS path and put here, second, put the code over here, and you need to add the page URL. So my website URL is now review.bd, so I'm putting here. Let me rewrite it again because I think I did some mistake by putting the CSS code. Okay, after putting the full CSS, I'm gathering the CSS code from WP super cache, which I get from clicking the right mouse bar and the view page source. After clicking the page source, this tab was open, and after clicking on this URL, I got this page, and I copy all the code from here and place it on here. After placing all the code, I just need to create a critical path CSS. So the critical path CSS is generating. So you can see that the path critical path CSS is already generated. You can see the chatter code. Here you can see the code is 70568, but you can see the code here. It's too much smaller than it. So I'm simply copy the all segment of here and go to the WordPress again, and what I need to do, I need to go for setting and go to Autoptimize. After coming here, you can see that I told you previously that we need to check the inline and default CSS. So I'm clicking the code now and paste the CSS code that I am getting from critical CSS, but I am providing the code from here. The blue section that's are bolded from here. I already put the code here and save an empty cache. Okay, the file is already generated. So all I need to do is remove the cache from my server. Delete cache. I'm again deleting the cache from WP super cache. Okay, cache are already deleted. Now see what is the page code where we need to see now. We test again. Fence inside. Little bit slow down, but don't worry, we will get it 100%. TFD file estimate hero. Now what we'll see now, you can see that the CSS critical path is not showing up from Google page speed stack. So all we see that this N2 review point BD. Let me check the WP plugin smart slider 3. Okay, so I am currently I have a plugin that going to decrease the page loading speed. So what I am going to do, I'm going to simply delete the plugin plugins, and the smart, here it is. This plugin is generating high loading speed for WordPress. So what I need to do for this plugin, the code of my website is getting increased, and it's cause my website very slow down. So all I need to do, I need to deactivate the plugin. So you can ask me that how I did understand that the plugin was affect my website. So I generally check the code that I found from Google speed test. You can see that under the URL review.bdwp content plugin slash smart slider 3. So I just remove the plugin from WordPress and press delete. Delete the cache again. Okay, and let me check what is happening again. You can see the page loading is decreased by 1.5 second, and the page score is 53, y score is also 53, and the loading speed is 1.53. You can see the speed of mobile is 34 and the desktop is 82. after deleting all the sector that I'm finding for from the CSS, then now we can see that we also have the defined under CSS. So the URL is WP super cache CSS optimize. Okay, no problem, we will fix it also. And what is here, font JS, I mean by JavaScript. So now we need to go again and on Autoptimize, inventor, Autoptimize. Optimize JavaScript, and just check this. Generate URL, CSS also online. Okay, inline the CSS, empty cache, and simply delete the cache. Okay, all the cache are removed. Let's check it again. Now you can see the speed is more increased. It's 41, desktop 83, and what is going to show the WGT matrix. You can see the page code is now 70%, and the loading speed 1.9. There you can see there's also enabled zip compress and the Livia's browser caching. Those two are important. And see what if we have another. So basically we need to install, we need to optimize the Livia's browser caching and enable zip compression. So if you want to optimize those two section of optimization, so you need to install some codes on your cPanel. Those codes are very complicated to install on WordPress website by what I'm going to say is you cannot install the course from installing a plugin on WP. Okay, you can check the option again. What I am checking, that I am checking Autoptimize. This was an inline JavaScript, for JavaScript in head, optimize CSS code. Check the option inline the CSS and the default. Those are activated. Let's delete the cache. Autoptimize. Okay, is it happen? Okay, let's check it again. Let's see what type of score we are having now. Oh wow, it's 55, and for the desktop it's 81. It's going to decrease. No to worry. So check this again. Render blocking reduce JavaScript CSS. Minify push audits 7 reason found. Fonts upload. What upload? WP upload WP. A new JPG PNG. Oh, so here we can see that our images is going to reduce loading speed of our website. So what I need to do for optimizing the loading speed, we need to install another plugin, which is plugin add new. and search for image. uh, yes, after searching the image optimizer, you can see the smash image compression. You need to install this plugin and activate it. After installing the plugin, you need to go to the smash. Dismiss, skip, then go to the recheck image. No, not that. Yeah, you need to go down of the page and you can see that you have 599 it is in the subdomain. Oh my god, it's too much file and it is, you know, not a big problem. So all we want to do, we need to bulk smash now. So after clicking the button, you can see the processing is running. It will take some few minutes, so I'm going to pause the video for now. I will get back to you when the optimization will be completed. Okay, you can see now that the limit was now just 50. So after the 50 attachment, I cannot optimizing the image, but you can also see that 249.3 KB are already reduced from our server. So it's good enough for this, cause the first 50 image, I think the first 50 image already installed on my uh, homepage of review.bd. So after optimizing these images, so you need to remove the cache again. So simply delete the cache and come over WP Supercache and delete cache again. After that, what I am going to say you need to install some piece of code on your STX6 file from cPanel. So how you can add those code on your cPanel? So simply you need to go on your cPanel file manager. I am already in there. After going to cPanel file manager, let me show you from the beginning. I'm clicking on here. Okay, so after come on the cPanel, you need to click on file manager, public.html, and then go to the stxs. Click on here, then click on edit, and here you can see the button of edit again. So click on here. So after clicking here, you can see that on your server that you just have installed this code, just this, but you cannot see those codes on your stxs file. So you need to add this code on your stxs file for libras browser caching and for remove the header expiry type. So this will going to provide you much speed on your WordPress. So I already installed this code on my cPanel, so I did not to install it. I will provide you the code on notepad. So after putting the code on here, you just need to save the change. After clicking save change, you need to remove this folder and this folder too. So now go back to super cache and remove the cache again, cause you add a new code on your website. And remember one thing, this stxs file is a code file of your WordPress website, so be careful by adding the codes. After completing the all the section, you can simply go to again the GT matrix and Google. Yeah, you can do v1bd. Let me take the URL again. Okay, analysis. You can see the score now. The score was boosting to 89 and the mobile was 58. And let's see what will the GT matrix say. Oh wow, you can see the page loading speed. You can see the score is now 90% and the Y score is 48, 44%, and the loading speed is 1.5. It's too much good. And I think there are the default bugs around here. I'm just reloading the website for refresh the informations. Wow, you can see after installing those bunch of code and the optimization the image, you can see the score of Google. It's 100%. I'm not joking you, but those are real. Yeah, it's totally 100%. But the mobile speed is something low. It's 67, but it's not good enough. And you can see the Y score speed because the add expiry headers I already added it. For this is 34 and the CDN. So this is time for adding a free CDN for our website. So all you need to do, and I'm getting the CDN from Blue Hosting server. Let me show you the website. Here is the Blue Hosting server. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm here. So going to Blue Hosting server, below down you can see the packages of Blue Hosting server. It's basic economy. I basically use business package. It's $6 per month and I got 2 GB, and you can see that here I am getting free CDN up to 1 GB per month. So it will be recurring. Every month you will get 1 GB CDN for your server. So I purchased the package, and after purchasing the package I got a mail from Blue Hosting server, and here you can see the code of CDN. So here is the code of CDN. I just simply copy the CDN. Let me check it previously. You can see the score of GT matrix, page loading speed 90%, Y score is 100%. So I'm clicking on Y slow. So I'm clicking here Y slow, and you can see the user content delivery narrative CDN. So it's 40%. So all I need to do, I'm going to copy the CDN code and come to WP Super Cache. As the format WP Super Cache, you can see the option CDN. So I'm clicking here and enable check the box, enable CDN. Site URL is good enough. Offsite URL. So in the offsite URL, you just need to put the code that are providing from Blue Hosting server. So here is the code, and skip URL, not need to use. Save the changes. 5.2 is available. Warning. Just HTTP. Stop this URL. Okay, and let's go to the contents. Go down, delete cache, and delete cache from Autoptimize. Okay, okay, now retest the website again. Let's see our CDN, isn't it working or not. 11%. Let me check why slow and experiment compass Jeep available. What is the CDN? You can check the site now. The CDN is 100%. After adding the CDN, we will get the score of 100%. So isn't it good? My website is totally optimized now and ready to launch. So if I launch the website now, that the website will run and got huge amount of traffic from Google because we have a premium CDN on our server. You already check it GT matrix. What I get from blue hosting server, the code of CDN, just you can see, check that again. Yeah, here it is. Very one BD. Okay, analysis. Sensing the site. I don't need this code right now. Okay, things are good enough. Yes, you can see now the CDN score. Use content delivery network. It's 100% after using the CDN. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I will put the information of blue hosting server below the description, and let me know how did you feel after watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for getting more information and updates. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.